Final update on The Hunting Party by Lucy Foley. We have our killer and our stalker. They are the same person. And yes, Miranda was our victim. Gotta say, I saw it coming. Not entirely, but I thought that's where we were heading. Emma indeed was our stalker and our killer. We learn about Emma's background in the last few chapters, and we find out that she's been obsessed with Miranda since before she went by Emma. She used to go by a different name, she used to look different, her appearance was different, and she was obsessed with Miranda back then, and then she started dating Mark to get closer to Miranda after she changed her appearance and identity. Let's take a look at some of her suspicious behavior throughout the book that might have pointed us in the direction of Emma being our suspect. Emma wasn't put off by Mark's violence, some pretty bad violence in the past, and she wasn't bothered by his, we're gonna say, crush on Miranda, but it was a creepy obsession. She has a total lack of empathy. It's not super obvious because she tries to pretend that she has empathy, but you can see in very subtle hints. I think one of them was when Katie cut her finger while helping her in the kitchen. She didn't seem to really care that Katie was injured. It was more of her food getting ruined. Then there was the fact that she knew about a party that Miranda was at, and Miranda was pretty certain that she wasn't there. And that's kind of what clued me in to her being suspicious, because it was absolutely hint in that direction. These are all very subtle hints because the author wanted to misdirect us towards the other characters, so their suspicious behavior was more pronounced. How about Emma's motive? Miranda found out about her stalking her. We didn't get to that point in the book until the very end of the book, so there was no motive leading up to it that we could recognize. She lost her temper. She choked her and threw her off the side of a cliff. This was not premeditated. It was not planned out. So there were no real hints that she's our killer until we found out that little backstory that we needed at the very end of the book. So keep that in mind when you're solving a murder mystery of any medium, that your motive isn't always going to be in your face. It's not going to be present or obvious from the very beginning. You might have to do a little digging for it. Or you might have to really focus on the means and opportunity and less on the motive. My final updated notes, and let me know if you want a deeper dive on any of this.